I got a Cricut Explore 4. I'm so excited. I did lots of research, lots of thought went into it, and I just thought I would share my honest review with you guys. This is 100% my own thoughts and feelings. I paid for this with my own money. I don't have affiliate links, so it's just all of what I really feel about it. So my first impression was, oh my gosh, it's pink. I was so excited. The color said seashell, so I was kind of expecting like an off-white color, but it's pink and like the perfect shade of pink, like not like in your face pink, but just pink. So I loved that about it. And the second thing was, holy cow, this thing is fast. Now, all the other reviews that I watched said that it was fast, and that was really the only difference from the last model. But maybe because my last Cricut machine was 8 years old, I bought the very first Maker when it came out. So I've had that for 8 years, and maybe the versions between that one and this one were, a little bit faster. And so these people had the last one. I don't know, but this thing is nuts. And I'll put in a video here of it running, and I promise you, I didn't speed up the video. This is just how fast the thing is. So my whole point of even buying this model in the first place is that my 8-year-old Cricut was still working. I felt like maybe I needed a second Cricut with my good shop, which is it's Hooray Paper Goods on Etsy. And I sell things and ship them out that I've made with my Cricut because I had enough people asking me about it. And there were just days that I was sitting there like, oh, come on, just finish cutting so I can assemble these things and get them out. So I thought maybe if I had a second one, it would save me some time. And honestly, this thing is so fast that I probably will just put my other one away in storage just in case this one ever breaks, or it is a Maker. So if I ever want to cut wood or fabric or all the things that the Maker can do, then I can get that one back out. And you might be wondering, why did I switch from a Maker to an Explorer? And it's because I bought the Maker thinking I'm gonna cut all of these things, and then all I ever cut was paper, really. I mean, I made hair bows out of faux vinyl for my girls and they loved them, but now they're older, and I never even tried wood because it's kind of expensive and you have to use the wood tool, or it's like I don't know what that tool is called, but it doesn't cut like very precisely, and the wood's expensive. I was afraid I would mess it up, and it was just kind of too intimidating. So I don't really use those features. So I thought save $100 and get the Explore. So as I was editing this video, I realized that something that I thought was a pro actually is kind of a con. Not really for me, but it could be for you. I was so happy that anytime I went to cut something with the score line, it always automatically had the scoring stylus setting, because on my Maker it always defaulted to the scoring wheel, which is the better tool, but you have to switch out slot A, your fine point blade, and then your wheel in between the cut, and that was just not really worth the extra step, the extra effort. I have a whole video about that, which I'll link it up here. But so if you have the Maker and you use the scoring wheel, then this is definitely a con for you. So I didn't realize that I wasn't gonna have that ability when I guess downgraded to the Explorer. So I just wanted to call that point out. Okay, so the cons. There are some. Well, only one that really matters, but there are a few small little things that I thought were kind of strange. Little compartments on the top. The front one is so shallow. My Maker was really deep and I would always put my glue there, and now it's kind of too shallow to do that. And why is that one so much shallower? What is intended to go there? Do you guys know? Let me know in the comments below if you know, because I would love to know if there's something else I should be putting there, because basically mine is sitting empty. I'm kind of having to relearn the settings for different papers. And like my 65-pound light cardstock, I typically always would use the light cardstock setting. And it's just not, like, things are getting, like, it wants to stick, and then it has like the frayed edges, So I changed the pressure to more, and that helped a little bit, but then I just changed it to medium, and now it works perfectly. So I don't know why that would be different in that. But so I feel like I am kind of having to relearn all of the different settings. But again, I don't really use a whole lot of different materials, so I guess that's not too big of an issue. The other thing that's really weird to me is that it won't always let you load your paper. Like the other day it loaded in weird, like I didn't think it would cut right, so I ejected the mat and then tried to put it back in and it wouldn't take it. And other times too, like I like to load it early just to get it in there, and it won't let you do it, and I don't understand why. Is there a reason? I don't know. I was hoping that maybe you guys could help me with that one too. The other thing that at first I thought was a con that ended up being a pro was that, like, if you're cutting a project that has like 5 different mats to go through your Cricut, it makes you reselect the material, and that was driving me crazy. But then I realized that there is a little check button that you can say remember the setting, and then it does it. And actually I like that better because there are times that I have different paper weights and I forget to change that setting when I get to a thicker or a thinner paper, and now I feel like that's easier, or I could leave that setting so that it does make me do that every time. So I do like that. What's kind of weird is that I went to use my pen tool and the machine actually came with a brand new pen, but I thought I'll use my old ones, and then when those dry out then I'll open this one. But I couldn't get my old one in there. I don't know if they changed it. So to be upfront here, I have broken that little piece in slot A before because I was pushing too hard on the pen tool. And so you can't buy them at the craft stores. They are on Amazon, but it's the same price. And I think they're only like $4 or $5, but you have to pay $8 for shipping through Cricut. So that's kind of a bummer. So I'm nervous about breaking it again. So I opened the new pen that they included with the machine, and that one still was a little strange, but it did actually get in there and work. I didn't have to press too hard. So I don't know if they changed something with the pens. I don't use the pen very often, and really the one that they included is the one that I really only use. So I guess for me, it's not that big of a deal, but it's something worth noting if you use a lot of different pens with your machine. This last one is a huge, I don't know, maybe it's not huge, a big thing for me that's driving me insane is why does the thing beep after every cut that it does? Like every continuous cut, beep, beep, or actually it's beep, beep, and then it beep, beep, and like, it's driving me crazy. If you just use it to make personal things, you don't cut out a lot of stuff, you're not continuously cutting things out, then maybe it's not a big deal, but it's driving me crazy, and I've Googled how to turn this off and I can't find the answer. So if you know the answer, oh my God, please tell me, because it's driving me crazy and I swear I almost got a headache from it today. But overall, I am so happy with it. I'm happy that I bought it. It's very fast and it saved me so much time. So I highly recommend it. And if you know what that first little cubby is meant for, I would love to know. And if you know how to turn off the beep, I would love you forever. So that's my review. I hoped it helped, and I hope you're having a great day.